with people that I'm having differences with.
He was giving me $25,000 a month, so I knew once I left him that it wasn't going to be that.
$6,700 a month.
Okay. And I can't buy socks?
Listen to what I'm saying.
He looked just like 50.
Exactly. Where?
Damn.
My grandfather.
He looked just like 50.
And if you're not subscribed to this channel,
that's crazy.
welcome back to.
Look at him.
$700 a month in the state of New
They got the same
York
teeth.
City. You do the math.
Oh, I done.
That's crazy. $5,700 a month. Mad at that, my nigga. And 50 said one of the biggest problems he had is about he seeing his son hanging around with his enemies. And I'm with that, bro. I'm with that shit, bro.
This boy's been mad
me
at
and
50
you ain't
his whole
cool.
life.
I'm not cool with you if you break bread with my enemy. Son or not, that's not a good thing. Me, I'm not cool with that. But that's my son. Gotta look out for him. He gives him $5,700 a month. That's enough.
I think the fact is like this much is that the mama brainwashed that son as a kid, I'm sure. But also 50 not probably being in the boy's life like that, you know what I mean? And that resentment right there. You doing all this, all that, but you haven't been in my life. You throwing big money, all these bitches, but where you been at, Pops? You know what I'm saying? That could be a lot of resentment to that too. And all that resentment build up. That's anger. That anger build up, bro. He what's the best way to get at a person? They pockets. Revenge. You know what I mean? It's a target.
Between you and your son. Because a lot of people from the
Check it
outside,
out.
the boy look just like you. They a lot of people from the outside think that situation is sad, man, that y'all can't come to something.
It is sad. It's a sad situation, right? And when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it, right? And there's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. And entitlement is growing in someone you love in the scariest part, right? And his mom developed an entitlement that cannot be met. Filtering that energy through his actual personal interests. Let's say now that he's starting to like females, he's conscious of what kind of shoes he want to wear. I need these Jordans, the retro Jordans is coming, different things. And then his mother go, all right, I'll get them for you, but it just bothers me because you're supposed to have them all. So while being a privileged child, he feels deprived. When you had everything I didn't have.
That's a good point. You're a deprived child, but you got everything that I didn't have. You're growing up right. Oh, the mama. A lot of it, he puts it on the mama. So because my son wants the new fresh Air Jordans, and he asked his mama, and mama's like, all right, yeah, I'll get them for you, even though he's paying her. Yo, you should have them all anyway. It's that entitlement that he don't like, and I'm for that as well. I 100% agree. The fact that you feel entitled to get some shit is beyond me. There is entitlement as far as I'm your father. You're entitled as my son for me to take care of you. Even though we're not in a relationship, it's sad, but that's where it stops. The excessive amount of you want more than $6,000 a month is beyond me. What you think?
I'm a big 50 Cent fan. And
me too.
Word on the street is that it's very hard to get fired by 50 Cent. Okay? He is all about loyalty. There was a time where if you were seen with Fat Joe,
it's a wrap. That's why game beef. Rap.
But now, 50 and Fat Joe is cool.
Oh, they cool now?
Hang out together.
Oh, tight. That's good to know.
That's like the marijuana law. So you stop effing with me.
That's tight.
Because I'm with Fat Joe.
That's good.
And now you with Fat Joe and you still not effing with me. So it's like, you know, he holds his power. And he also has he's one of these people that will cut you off and never speak to you again. I know this personally. I'm a fan of 50 Cent.
I respect that.
I'm a fan of 50 Cent. But his new son, Sire, is like 4. So I follow 50's Instagram, and he'll be like, yo, let's go buy you the whole Toys R Us. Yeah. He spoils the shit out of this new little kid. So being the firstborn, your firstborn son that I don't know if 50 spent time with him because the timing is just off.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He was poor when this son was born, and then he got rich. And when you first get rich, it's kind of like a shell shock. So 50 was probably getting laid and meeting women and doing all this type of stuff. I can't see the girl cheating on 50 and leaving 50. Not after the Rich or Die Trying movie. You know what I mean? 50 got access to type of women that he had never had access to, planes and trains and automobiles, and wowed out. So if I'm the older son, and I see the way the newest son is all on his Instagram, he kissing him, cuddling him, spoiling the shit out of him, and that relationship with him and Floyd Mayweather, 50 of them throwing here go 400 G's.
Egos, man. That was just that. Him and Mayweather was.
Him and Floyd was cool at first.
The kind of money they was showing off. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even fathom it. I can't see.
Well, you know why he's spoiling his youngest son?
At 67,
they're still good.
What's 67? Right, but the son, you can't. Neither son has control over their mom.
Were you trying to divide that weekly?
What you mean?
67 what? Divided by something? What?
No, I was gonna say, what is that per year? 67 times. 67 times 12.
That's probably 75,000 a year, around something like that.
7 times 12.
I would say around 75K. Let me look. Let me go ahead.
7 times 12. 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times
80,
2 is 14.
80,000.
$80,000 a year.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, if the kid is 20, that's amazing, right? I mean, or 19, or, I mean, that's, he can live well off of that. He's all past, he looked over 18, to be honest with you.
He's 25.
And he's still mad because he's not getting that much.
Why is 50 still paying him?
They're enemies, man. It's crazy.
Why is he still paying him? He says
he hates his dad. He has hate for him, and I'm pretty sure 50 got some hate for him as well, bro. That's
25 years old. Why are you still paying him this much money? The mom ain't got shit to do with it no more.
Some kind of legality that I don't understand.
Sire, did you ever Google 50 Cent Christmas shopping? He'd be like going crazy on this.
Sire, his son that he's has custody of?
That's the son he with right now.
I seen that video.
Of course he's gonna get the spoils. He's not a tainted boy yet. He hasn't betrayed his father yet. He hasn't done all that hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love your son, but when your son damages you over and over like that publicly, you gotta feel some type of way. And I'm not trying to bail 50 out here, because I think 50 needs to do the best he can to try to have a relationship with his son. But I already know what it's like out here, bro.
But if the court say Eddie Murphy paid 25 G's, surely 50 could come off a little bit more than 7.
He a billionaire. That ain't nothing to him, bro.
But he's richer than Nas and Eddie Murphy, ain't he?
Not on paper, nigga. That net worth gonna come up small.
50 Cent,
he's hustling everybody.
50 Cent just moved to Houston for the tax breaks, y'all. And then when that girl tried to sue him for $300,000, for $150,000 or something like that, he claimed bankruptcy. He's claimed bankruptcy while Power was on the air.
Yeah.
He is a different animal.
Yeah, shit is insane.
But
go ahead, you want to add something?
I feel like how Sad was talking about. I seen that video. I follow 52 on Instagram, and he was they had like the video where he was at the shoe store. He bought like a gang of shoes that was like stacked up, and then his son, he was like, wait, you didn't want? He was like, wait, you wanted some shoes? You can buy whatever you want, get whatever shoes you want. How many you wanted? So seeing his son seeing some shit like this, like you never did no shit like that for me. That's a problem. Kids get mad about shit like that. That shows too that his son is damaged.
They're different. They're already beefing though, bro. You're not. The son is in. The younger son is in. The older son, you're done. You're a grown man.
Right. I agree that he shouldn't be paying him at all. He's 25 years old.
Right.
That money should stop. But seeing that, knowing that he still got that animosity towards that situation, his father wasn't probably around him. He wasn't doing shit for him like that. If he paying him, it's probably,
my nigga.
all I'm doing is giving you a check, never seeing you, never coming to none of your shit. If you play baseball, none of your games, none of that. All that shit is resentment.
Don't you hate your daddy?
Yeah, mom. I don't got no.
So you're a hypocrite. Shut the freak up.
I'm not a hypocrite.
You hate your own father.
Yeah.
So you should be able to understand exactly, and your father hates you.
No.
Oh, you don't think so?
No.
He used to beat the shit out of you with all type of objects and shit.
Hey man, let's
he
get
mentally and physically
it's not about me. It's not about me.
It is. Because you put yourself in the shit.
It's not about me.
You're a real life example of it.
It ain't about me. It ain't about me.
How are you gonna comment on somebody else who has problems with their daddy and you hate your own father?
It ain't about me.
You're a hypocrite.
This ain't about me.
Get the freak out of here with that shit. This nigga's wild.
This ain't about me.
I can tell you how much my kids cost. In New York State, 1.360. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have an issue with paying the support fund. The reason why I'm the way I am with those kind of situations, I pay my support that year that the baby's born. Move the money to the account, let it, and it automatically disperse a certain amount of money per.
He said 1.360.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Freak it.
1.360 means what, though, Jody? I don't understand.
$1.360 million. When a baby is born, he puts the lifetime child support in a trust and has it automatically pay out.
Till he's a certain age.
18, I assume. He said he already got the number in his head. He out here like that.
I'm not a father. So as a father, if your son hates you,
I failed.
right. So now is it the son's fault? You're the one who raised him and he's with your enemies. What does that have to say about the job you've done?
I failed as a father.
So he feels so because I've already failed, let me double down and make him angry because he's not getting enough money. Because I don't think there's no amount of money in the world that's going to make this son feel loved or fix that bond. They're not going to fix that bond until they're both old and gray.
He's already done some really bad things. I mean, I think it's probably past the bridge, but I think the son could have did more to create a relationship with his father.
But who's the adult? You see what I'm saying? He's got to be the bigger man. He came out of his balls.
It's allegiances. You gotta understand where he's at, the mama's at, and they hate each other.
But he's treating his son like a dude on the street,
like an enemy.
Oh, I seen you with him, so I don't rock with. Like, I don't know. I don't know. He's applying rules that shouldn't have applied to your seed.
Street shit applied to your You
That's
why, in my opinion, I wouldn't be doing what 50's doing. I would be doing way more to try to reach out to fix the relationship between me and my son. If I was 50, but I know 50 is like a hot-headed, stubborn nigga. Oh, you betrayed me? Freak you.
Yeah, he treating him like Lloyd Banks and Tony the Game and Tony Yayo and them.
But that's why I gained beef with 50 in the jump. It was over Fat Joe, Nas, and Jadakiss.
Because he was like, I don't have problems with them.
I don't got problems with these niggas. I like these niggas, bro. Oh, well, you in the G-Unit Soldier, freak you then. And that's where all that shit went. That was a mistake on 50's part, but it is what it is, bro. The conversation continues. Let me know in the conversation what you guys think. You know, this is riveting, man. 50, I hope you and your son is able to get it together. And if you can't, and if you don't, freak it. Live your best life. Subscribe to the channel.